Childhood, a time that is cherished by many people, a time with no worries, responsibilities, or the tension whether your sacrifice of your beloved cow to the great YouTube algorithm is accepted or not, a time when you were first introduced to the things you love and hate, like Star Wars, Disney, and Cartoon Network secretly giving you life-crippling fetishes or pineapple on pizza. The experiences of your childhood made you what you are today. And as you grow older, you long for the good old days. So you watch generation-old movies, play generation-old games, or do literally anything that will remind you of that blessed time. And I believe that this is the modern definition of nostalgia. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cedric Ziegler, and in this video I am going to show you how Disney is destroying nostalgia. Now, what do I mean by destroying nostalgia? It's a bit vague term, so allow me to explain. In the future, whenever anything is stated to be nostalgic, people are going to have a negative reaction to it. Just like how people react to loot boxes. And here I would like to thank you, EA. You've finally done something in which you can have a sense of pride and accomplishment. Nostalgia used to be cool, or as the kids say these days, it's lit fam, before it went mainstream. Whenever something goes mainstream, a war begins. It's a war of public opinion and everyone participates in it, even if they are unaware of it. This is an almost never-ending war. With many sides, there could be two, or depending on how crazy you want to make it, as many as you want. I'm going to quickly show you a couple of examples of this war. Game of Thrones, the biggest show in television history. From season 1 to 5, nearly everyone on the planet of Earth agreed that the show was fantastic, the greatest piece of entertainment they ever had. From season 6 to 7, there was a change in the public opinion. For many, the seasons weren't fantastic, but they were good, enjoyable, and some say season 6 gave us the greatest episode in TV history. But they are wrong, because we are number one is the greatest episode in history. So ladies and gentlemen, I would appreciate it if you would go to IMDb and rate We Are Number 1 episode 10 out of 10, because it seems to have dropped to number 7, and that is unacceptable! Unfortunately, season 8 came, and the impact of it can be seen by this tweet. So right now, there are two sides in the war of nostalgia. Nostalgia is good, nostalgia is bad. And for now, nostalgia is good is winning. Everyone loves it, they can't get enough of it, and want even more. Now let's see what Disney is contributing to nostalgia. So here are all the things that Disney has done that are good. And here is all the bad. So, is it me, or is that a tiny, a small amount, a negligible amount of unbalance here? Thanos would be furious because this isn't
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
And if a single season can take away the title of the greatest show in history from Game of Thrones, or a single game can completely change the reputation of a studio, then what effect will this amount of garbage will have on nostalgia? And this is what we have right now. If you look to the future, then the future projects of Disney do not give me any confidence. Here is what Disney is planning on making. If Disney does not put the right people behind these projects, then the Avengers will be the ones helping Thanos gathering the Infinity Stones. The only reason people's opinion of nostalgia is good is because of all the amazing Resident Evil remakes, the good Resident Evil remake, Final Fantasy VII remake, and many more. I only have examples of video games, so I would appreciate it. If you have any other examples, I would highly appreciate it if you would provide them in the comments down below. So, I believe I have made my case on how Disney is destroying nostalgia. But in the end, only time will tell. I think it is only going to take the amount of time my laptop needs to render this video, multiplied by my cow. Wait, I no longer have a cow. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my video. At first, I was going to make a rant about how Disney massacred my boy Artemis Fowl. But then I looked at the bigger picture and here is this video. And here is my rant video. What are your thoughts on the things that I have shared today? Please comment down below. Also, if you want to see me talk about the trash worst anime of spring 2020, link in the description. And don't forget your mandatory donation of likes and subscriptions and other things to the Eldritch Army. But most importantly, remember to praise the Eldritch Lord and farewell.